All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Panther Nation Hockey, live from West St. Paul. JV teams are warming up here. The Century JV versus Two Rivers JV. Here starting at 5 o'clock. Warm-ups are about a minute and a half left. Let's take a moment to just highlight our social media. Follow all the live game day action here on YouTube. Check out player and team highlights on Instagram and Facebook. Games this week, we've got our game here tonight against Two Rivers, the Warriors, and then Saturday's our first home game against Holy Family. Come on down to the rink, check that out. Sounded. We are ready to rock and roll. Take a moment just to highlight our sponsors this year. Again, thanks to all these organizations here in Rochester for supporting Century JM Panther Hockey. We are looking for opportunities to sponsor our power play and penalty kill. I believe we secured some sponsors. I'll be reaching out to them shortly. So, hope you guys enjoy the stream here today, and we'll do our best to call out names and numbers when we can. I'm not as familiar with everybody's name and number here on the JV team, although I know 95% of the boys. I may not get their numbers right, so please be patient. And we'll get going here momentarily. Welcome to Panther Hockey. Nolan Frank, Lent, and who's on the far side? I can't really see. Figure that out here momentarily. And that's a face-off. Two Rivers gets it in the Panther zone right away, and that's chipped up over the goaltender. I believe that looks like Beaver in the net. Two Rivers shot. Save, steer to the near side corner. Two River now chipping that out to the near side D. That goes past him. Rochester on a race. Frank coming down on a breakaway. 5-hole. Oh, goaltender snagged it. Nolan Frank using his speed to get past that defenseman. Off here on the left-hand side. Now behind the net. Owen Cousin. He's spinning, gets the centering shot. Saved by Two Rivers. Rochester with a couple of great scoring opportunities here early in the first. Defense cutting that off. Now up to the near side. Two Rivers dumps that all the way down, rings around to the far side. Truella back for it. No, that's not Truella. I'll get these names and numbers right, I promise you. Rochester staying up through the neutral zone. They chip it back. Two Rivers back to get it. They chip along the boards. Delayed offsides here. Rochester working to the near side. Berman, he chips it in and gets bumped as Rochester goes off for a full change. Pass to the near side. Shot just wide of the net to the far end. Hookie's there. Rochester trying to reverse to the far side. Centering pass. Hookie picks that up, goes around the far side of the net. He spins now, reversing, coming to the near side. He chips up the near side boards. Two Rivers able to keep that into the far side. Hookie. Out of the far side boards. Ferschweiler chipping it up for his center. Now Two Rivers regrouping in the neutral zone. Loose puck in the high slot that Rochester's able to keep it in momentarily, and then Two Rivers comes back. And they dump that down for an icing. Do our best to keep the clock right here. Might have to make a few adjustments as we go. Let us know in the stream comments where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Face off to the left of the Two Rivers goaltender. Two Rivers chips that out. Rochester now has to regroup the neutral zone. They go D to D to the near side. Now cross ice to the far side. Century getting bumped off that puck. Now on the near side corner. Mason Waters out to the point. Cunningham's there. He throws that back in. Two Rivers coming out now. They go to the near side. Cunningham cutting that off nicely. Two Rivers off the glass. They dump that in. No offsides there. Pops off the net to the near side. Trella battling for that. Puck comes to the high slot, and Two Rivers grabs it, gets a shot on. That's saved into the near side corner. Rochester's chipping it out now. Now come down with a burst of speed. Engelhart. Two Rivers with a nice move of the near side boards. They chip it out. Now Rochester has to regroup. They go back to the D. Up to the far side. Panthers getting pushed off that puck. Two Rivers dumps it in. No icing. Rochester doing a nice job to reverse that behind the net. Now the far side boards. That's cut off by Two Rivers. Now back behind the net to the near side. Frank peeling up the near side boards. That's too far for him. And Two Rivers has to go all the way back for it. No icing. Two Rivers bumps it off the boards. Now behind the net, Rochester trying to find an opportunity to get that to the slot. Lent spinning. He tries to chip it back to the D. Rochester's D trying to hold that in. Can't. Two Rivers coming down now one-on-one. Getting around the defenseman. Shot saved. Now to the near side. Frank picks that puck up. He dances off the boards. Coming to the middle with a burst of speed. He backhands it in the zone and chases it in. Grabs it. Rebound. Another rebound. Loose puck. Trying to get it out to the D for a shot, but we can't. We got a penalty here. Two Rivers going to the box for a hold. Two Rivers defenseman saying, hey, dude, I'm bigger than you. So Century Panthers will go on their first power play here. Lent out there centering this line. Shot. That goes to the near side. Eli Erickson cutting that off and holding it in. That's chipped up over him. Hookie mishandles that puck now. Two Rivers coming down on a break. Shot. Glove save. Hookie now on the far side with a burst of speed coming down the boards. Hookie reverse hits and dumps it in as Rochester gets some fresh legs on the ice. 1:30 left in the power play. Puck comes out to neutral now. Rochester regrouping. And Rochester shoots in the opponent bench, almost taking an eye out on one of the coaches. Hopefully he's okay. 1:17 left here in the power play. Face off here at center ice. Rochester wins that draw. They go to the far side, lose that puck to Two Rivers. Two Rivers throws it down. The beauty of high school hockey, you actually can ice on a penalty. Years of frustration in the youth hockey level where you can't ice it. It's a whistle on a penalty kill. Rochester gets it out of the zone, out of control, and Two Rivers is able to throw it back down with 52 seconds left on the power play. Far side, Rochester getting up the boards, can't get it out. Almost a 2-on-1, now we got a break, Rochester coming down. Shot, save! And the net comes off. Trying to drag that far side. Goaltender able to extend his leg. Keep that out of the post to keep the score 0-0 with 11 minutes left. Berman stepping in for this face-off in the Two River zone. Puck comes out to the point. Cunningham's able to hold that in. Goes around to the far side. Now working that triangle down low. Still in the power play. 24 seconds left. Gotta move, guys. Gotta move. Down near side corner. Berman throws it to the far side. Cousin is there. Cousin. That backhand. Almost sneaks it under. And a goal by your Panthers! Cousin throwing a puck to the front of the net. And just a mad scramble, and Rochester's able to tuck that in for a 1-0 lead. Here, almost midway through the first. Loose puck here at center ice. Two Rivers picks it up, gets it across the red, dumps it all the way down. They throw that to the middle now. Loose puck in the high slot. Now Rochester throws it to the far side. It does come out. They throw it in on the delayed offsides. Rochester regrouping here. They go up to the far side now. It's off Hirschweiler. Hirschweiler coming down now. He backhands that cross ice. Nobody there. Two Rivers picks it up. They chip it up off the boards. Now there's a mad race for it in the far corner. No icing. Now behind the net. Two Rivers trying to tuck it in. And they do. So Two Rivers walking out from behind the net, and nobody came down to pinch him off and cut him off. So we got a score here, 1-1. Almost exactly halfway through the first. Loose puck, Mason Waters digging for it, shot. That's blocked by a Two Rivers player. Cohen Engelhart coming in. Loose puck. Players diving everywhere. Two Rivers able to keep that puck out momentarily and getting a whistle. Face off to the left of the Two Rivers goaltender. Puck comes to the near side. Two Rivers chipping it up through the middle. That hits the stick, goes all the way down. Should be an icing. Face off in the Two Rivers zone. They chip that back to the Rochester D. Quick shot, blocked by a Two Rivers player. Two Rivers coming down now. They get across the red, gain the zone. Rochester closing quickly. Puck coming to the front of the net. Steered away. Rochester's able to keep that out of the front of the net. Now we have a whistle. I'm not exactly sure why. Rochester getting a penalty for holding. That's Mason Waters. So your Panthers will get their first opportunity on the penalty kill. Mason Waters, 2 minutes for holding. From the point, shot save. Well, I think that it is Elliott. Sorry, I was calling. I think that I said that was Beavers. I think that's Elliott, given he's a southpaw. Rochester coming down, short man, shot. That was tipped just wide. That shot coming from Frank, I thought looked like they had a 2-on-1. Now Two Rivers in the power play. Rochester poking that off a stick. That was Cunningham. Now to the point. That shot high and wide. Now on the near side. 1:25 left in the penalty kill. That shot goes off the side of the net, up into the netting. 8:15 left. Face off to the right of Elliott. From the point, shot. Elliott's able to grab that with a glove, and he covers that with his entire body to get a whistle. Face off in the Rochester zone. Rochester picks that up off the face-off and throws that all the way down. Now to the near side. Two Rivers trying to set up on their power play. Rochester's able to knock that back momentarily. Two Rivers comes back across, fires it down. That's wide of the net to the near side. Cash Hetland chipping that out. Two Rivers chipping that out. Almost had a one-on-one there. Rochester chipping it back to the Two Rivers zone. Two Rivers gets up and across. They fire it in. Elliott steers that to the far side corner. Big collision here in the near side corner. Cash Hetland looked like he clotheslined somebody. Shot from the point. Two Rivers can't find it. Rochester's able to chip it out and down. That should go down for, still 7 seconds on the penalty, so no icing. Chasing his Ferschweiler in the far corner. He steals it away. Trying to center it. Comes through everybody. Oh, Rochester almost able to hold that in, but it crosses the blue line, says the Stripes. Rochester wins that face-off, but Two Rivers takes the puck away. They come down, dump it down. Elliott stops it and covers. With an oncoming Two Rivers player. .6:27 left here in the first period. Puck comes out. Shot. Screen. Rochester's able to clear that. Junkin can't get that out. Rochester picks that puck up, throws it down. Two Rivers now behind their net. They backhand it up the near side wall. Center sweeping through, trying to get around Hookie. Can't. That's a long stick. Ferschweiler loses it in the slot. Now to the far boards. Centering pass broken up by Hookie. Now to the near side. Junkin picks it up. He dumps it down. Two Rivers trying to get it out of the zone. They can't up the far side boards. Two guys on one player. Century doing a nice job holding that puck in the zone as their line mates change. Puck comes to the middle. Rochester can't take it away. Two Rivers coming down now. 2-on-2. Trying to get around Truella. He gets the body pinned up in the far side boards. Two Rivers throwing that to the net, but that gets blocked by a group of players. Now thrown again to the behind the net. Now Rochester's able to chip it out for themselves. Turnover here in the neutral zone. Now back to the Two Rivers D. They get across the red. Oh, that should have been offsides. Come on, blow your whistle, dude. Century behind the net now. They back it off the net. Coming down 3-on-3. Truella throws that into the offensive zone, and Rochester goes on the attack. Cunningham pinching. They throw it in around on the near side. Two Rivers chips it up the boards. Now Two Rivers coming down on a break. Got a defenseman back. He's able to get that puck poked away. Lent coming up through the middle now. He loses the puck. Two Rivers turning it back around. Landon losing his stick. Landon breaking his stick, looks like. And Two Rivers just a gang tackle over there in the far boards. We'll see if there's any penalties that come about. One penalty here on Two Rivers for holding, I'm guessing. Oh, incidentals. Carter May going to the box. Two Rivers players going to the box. One probably for joining the play late, is my guess. We got a couple roughs, it looks like. Haven't heard an announcer yet. Face off to the left of Elliott in the Rochester zone. Rochester now gets that puck, bring it around to the far side. Can't chip it back up the boards. Two Rivers coming down. They try to center it. There's a whiff. Loose puck, side of the net. Rochester picks it up, comes near side. They chip it up the boards. Cousin coming down now. He goes cross ice. Berman is there. He's battling to get that puck wrapped back. Two Rivers comes around to the near side. They chip it up the boards. Two Rivers now coming down. Cousin coming down now, 1-on-3. He throws that puck just wide of the net. And we have a whistle. As the goaltender sliding from side to side, pushing off those posts. We get a peg off. Face off in the Two Rivers zone. Two Rivers up to the near side. Rochester's able to hold that, and Eli Erickson throwing that back in. Hookie on the far side. He takes that puck away, chips it up the boards. Ferschweiler's there. He spins. Up the boards. Hookie takes that away and throws that back into the zone. Two Rivers on the far side. They bring it around hard to the near side. Erickson holding that blue line. He retreats. Two River goes cross ice. That's too far. Rochester to the far side. Hookie coming down. Shot. That's deflected by Two Rivers. Centering pass. Two Rivers picks that up. Eli can't hold the blue line. That puck goes all the way down. No icing. 150 left. Sorry, I keep missing to start my clock here. 150 left. Rochester skating it out of the zone. Oh, he just got. Just missed that opportunity. Mason Lent coming down. Could have gotten a break. 127 left. And we have an icing. I think my reaction time is a little bit slower because it is cold in here, folks. If you are coming to watch the game, bring a scarf, bring your snow boots, and I'll take some mittens if you have mittens. Lent behind the net, he applies the body. Rochester picks that puck up with 1:16 left. Rochester going far side, picking it up, coming down, dancing. Gets cut off by a Two Rivers player. Frank on the near side. Now Two Rivers behind their net. They're looking for an open opportunity. They go up the boards. Rochester is able to hold that in. Truella grabs that with a skate, long sticks. Still able to keep it in, but it does pop out now. And now all the way back is Cunningham. He spins. Comes out. Throws it to the far side. Almost taking away his Two Rivers. Rochester's able to take that back. Truella to the near side to Cunningham. Cunningham to the middle. Lent gets that up to Frank. Frank dancing.
He just goes, he receives it and goes, ingests it, knows what he's doing. Doesn't think to share.
Now behind the net, Two Rivers working to the far side. They go up the boards with 15 seconds left. And we have a whistle with 12 seconds left in the period.
We'll get you on a hot cocoa.
Berman in for this face-off. 12 seconds left. Two Rivers backhanding it around to the near side. Now up the boards. Cunningham takes it center ice. He ties up along the near side boards, and there's our horn. 1-1 after one period. Again, thanks to all our sponsors this year. These are our gold standard sponsors, if you will. They played the highest donation package. Thanks to you for making this a great season for both our JV and our varsity teams. All that amazing swag that you see walking around with sweatshirts, hats, pants, shorts, all provided as a result of your funding. That all goes to player apparel, goes to food after games, it goes to equipment needs, gloves, breezers, skate sharpening equipment that all the players are able to take advantage of here as a result of making the Century hockey team. So again, thanks to all of our sponsors. We'll continue to highlight you guys throughout the season. Go visit our sponsors, say thanks, buy something. We appreciate all that you've done here for Century Hockey. Again, check out our games this week. We're up here in West St. Paul taking on Two River Warriors. We'll be home Saturday, our first home game. Come down to Graham 4. An afternoon game, 2 o'clock. and check out all the action. We'll have chuck a puck going on during various games. Should be fun. So come on down. If you're not able, if you're out of town, come watch the stream. But if you're in town, make your way down to Graham Arena. Teams will change ends here and start of the second period. 1-1. Shots, I think they don't have on the board, but by my tally, they'd be pretty even. Lent behind the net now. He tries to come out. He spins. Still looking for somebody. Dances. Moving. Centering pass just off Frank's stick. Rochester is able to throw that down. Near side corner. May battling down there with Frank and Lent. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Lent dancing. He spins, gets it to the near side. He's got Carter May coming down. Dancing shot. Off the goaltender's pad into the near side corner. Lent behind the net, looking for a center pass. Center pass! Oh, and Cousin can't pull the trigger. Falls off his blade. Lent able to find him in the slot uncovered. Sentry coming down now. Loose puck in the slot, picked up by Two Rivers. They come down now near side with a burst of speed. Centering pass, one-timer. And away, buddy! Rochester. Elliott with a big save. Able to thwart that odd man advantage. Backcheckers coming back to take out potential rebounders. Face off, Rochester wins that. Hooky to the far side. That hits Cousins' stick off his blade. He gains it back, comes into the zone. Roughed up a little bit on those far boards. Puck does squirt out. Rochester's able to dump it in. No icing. Rochester now on the forecheck. Berman there first. Up off the glass. Hookie's able to hold that. Cousins backhands it into the zone. Hetland's there. Berman coming through the slot. Trying to find some opening. Two Rivers prevented him from getting a shot off. Now Two Rivers coming back. Hetland out of the far side. Cousins throws that in. Berman on the chase. He gets there first. Centering pass tipped. Tipped just wide to the near side. Hookie trying to backhand to keep that in. Can't. Rochester has to regroup. Far side boards. Two Rivers. They go to the far side now. Cunningham pinching. Two Rochester players fall down, but Hookie's able to take that puck away. Comes down now, 2-on-1. He's got a guy coming down. Oh, shot! Bodies everywhere. Oh, I'd like to see Hookie hit that back door. I think that was McJunkin with it maybe, or Furschweiler. Good scoring opportunity by your Panthers here at 14-14 left in the second period. Wow, to the point shot that hits the net. Rebound! Junkin almost getting that goal. Puck squirts just to the near side corner up to Truella. He tries to get that in the zone, but Two Rivers coming back quickly. They get across the blue now. Furschweiler chasing with Truella back there. McJunkin with him. McJunkin rings it around to the far side. Loose puck comes out of the zone. Another takedown. Come on, get up, Furshie. Rochester chips that up. Two Rivers chips that up and out. Truella gets banged up against the boards. He's holding that puck. Now it comes back to Cunningham. Cunningham behind the net. He spins. Comes up the far side. Now gets that to the near side. Two Rivers off the boards. Now they come in hitting the slot. Loose puck. Waters throwing that to the middle. Turned over. Toss back to the middle. Like to see the boys toss that more to the boards. Backhand. That goes behind the net. Now out to the point. Two Rivers throws that in on delayed offsides. Again, with these with teams on the opposite sides, these can tend to be long shifts if they don't get the puck out of their zone. Rochester up the boards. That's deep enough now. Should be able to get a few fresh bodies off. Turnover. Trying to get that across to Engelhart. Engelhart coming in. Fires a shot off the handle of a stick. Up into the netting. At 12-13. Two Rivers wins that draw. They come out of the zone to the near side. Rochester's able to chip that back. Now Two Rivers regrouping in their zone. Right in front of their net. Very dangerous there. Lent just hoping for a turnover. Frank coming down. Oh, he tried to go to the middle. Maybe that was Carter May. It might have been Carter May. Lent coming down. He loses it at the top of the slot. Now to the near side. Now delayed offsides. Two Rivers regrouping in their zone. Carter May digging for that puck in the near side corner. Lent in there now. He gets it back. Trying to get it back to Cruz. Now back to Cruz. He fires a shot. Oh, he had the 5-hole open. Looked like it was going. Now coming around back to Cruz. Shot. Save. Rebound. 5-hole. Puck was loose. Couldn't get a stick on it. Good opportunity for your Panthers here with 11:07 left in the second. Rivers chipping that past Hookie. Now a race for it. Rochester coming back. Two Rivers not able to get that across. Goes into the far corner. They center it. Goes through everybody out to the point. Shot blocked by a Rochester player. Loose puck in the slot. Comes back to the D. Can't hold it in. Two Rivers regrouping. Now delayed offsides. Rochester goes back. Retreats in their zone. They go D to D. Hookie on the near side. He gets sandwiched by a couple Two River players. Comes out of there with the puck, though. And a shot on net is blocked. And out on the far side, Cousins is there. Centering pass by Two Rivers, taken away by Rochester. Rochester quickly moving that to the middle. Hookie comes across the blue. Drop. Hetland. Shot. Save. Steered behind the net. Rochester pinching from that defensive position. Now coming out of the corner. Shot. Tip. Block. Hits the top of the net. Almost rolled pinball style here into the net. Hookie. He fires a shot. That's steered behind the net by the Two Rivers goaltender. Now in the far corner. Two Rivers coming out 2-on-2. Long cross-ice pass to the near side. Centering pass just misses a Two Rivers stick.
Nice.
Berman breaking that up. No, it's not Berman. Yeah, it is Berman. Got that into the Two Rivers zone, but puck gets jammed up along the boards. Loose puck thrown down into the Rochester zone. Truella is there. He goes behind the net, far side. Now back D to D. That bounces off the boards. Coming back to the point. Shot tip. Oh, great save by Elliott. Elliott making an amazing save. That redirection, that shot was going way wide. Two Rivers able to get a stick on that, deflect that down and down into the ice, and Elliott's able to gobble that up into his pads. 8:47 left here in the second. Face off to the right of Elliott. Two Rivers wins that draw. They come through the slot. Shot is blocked by Rochester. Camden McJunkin on that block. Two Rivers working it to the point here. Shot. Screen looked like Truella was trying to block that, and that puck just slid right by him, and Elliott had no vision there, no way to see that puck. So with 8:31, Two Rivers goes up 2-1. Cunningham on the battle on the far side. He goes behind the net. Taken away. Truella is there. He backhands it up the boards. Two Rivers is able to chip that back in. Truella picks it up. He goes near side. That's off Barry's skate. Barry now cutting to the middle. He gets bodied. Battled here in the neutral zone. Two Rivers coming across the blue to the near side. Can't handle that pass. Two Rivers trying to cut to the middle. Now behind the net, Rochester moving up to the far side. Engelhart getting bodied.
There you go, D. There you go,
Truella
George.
up the boards. Two Rivers is able to hold that in momentarily. And Truella is able to chip that out. Not in the near side, too far for Two Rivers player. Now coming to the neutral zone with a burst of speed, cutting in. Shot save, Elliott. Rochester off the glass and all the way down for an icing.
Nice clear.
7:02 left here in the second. Face off in the Rochester zone. Losing that here in the top of the slot. Top of the circle. Now on the near side corner. They chip it to the near side. May is there. Out to the far side. Burst of speed. Frank coming down. Shot, save, rebound. Two Rivers coming down. Now that puck goes all the way down for an icing. Frank with another breakaway. Third time's going to be a charm. Frank using that speed to get behind the Two River defenseman and firing a shot low. It creates a nice rebound in the slot. No Rochester F2 player there. Loose puck in the high slot. Two Rivers coming down now.
That'll work.
Nice back check by Frank. He goes to the far side. Two Rivers chipping that back behind the net. Sentry up the boards. Slapper from the blue. Elliott steers behind the net. Now up to the blue line. Two Rivers getting that deep again. Trying to find a centering pass. Penalty outside the zone. Two Rivers player losing his helmet, thus the immediate whistle. Player has to go off the ice. near side. Rochester coming up across that blue. Cruz dumps that down. Puck behind the net. Two Rivers able to get it outside the blue. Now they come down 2-on-1. Shot. Elliott able to get a pad on that. Now Rochester moving it up the blue line. Not out. Corner shot. That deflects up into the netting. Face off in the Rochester zone. Two Rivers trying to center it. Rochester gets a stick on that. Cousin coming out now. Across the red. Dishing here to the blue. Hetland there. Trying to center it. Nobody there. Hetland coming out of the corner. Backhand. Two Rivers able to save that. Loose puck. Shot. Too far for Cousin to get a rebound. Cousin in the far corner now trying to get that back down deep. Trying to find Berman for the one-timer. Berman gets a shot off. That's blocked by Two Rivers. Back to Hookie. Hookie can't get that deep enough. Now Two Rivers comes back.
Nice step. Nice step.
Two Rivers in the far corner now. They center it. That's off a player. Out of the near side. Shot blocked by Hookie. Berman up the near side boards. The Hetland. Cousins able to chip that out. And now we have a whistle. Puck went out of play into the Panther net, or Panther box. 4:21 left here in the second period. Two Rivers coming out of the zone now. They get that behind Truella. Cunningham is there. He backhands it up the boards. Two Rivers dancing behind the net. Ferschweiler going far side with that pass. Rochester chipping it up. Now to the middle. Ferschweiler with it. Oh, got his head down. Lucky he didn't get destroyed. Truella back for it. He's behind the net. He goes to the far corner. That puck bounces over to Two Rivers stick. Out of the far side. Too far for a Two Rivers stick, so we have another icing with 3:17 left. All right, they are keeping track of shots. 18-16. I didn't see which scoreboard they had on. 18-16 in favor of Two Rivers. Shots are fairly even. I think Two Rivers have had a few more here in the second. I think your Panthers have had a few more grade A scoring opportunities. Puck is kept in, coming down the high slot to the near side. Center pass. One-timer beats Elliott, 5-hole. 3-1 Two River. Panthers need to cash in on their scoring opportunities here. We've had a handful. Face off here at center ice with 2:52 left. Two Rivers up the boards. Carter May coming down. He splits the defenseman. No go. No, can't get any further. Two Rivers up the boards, taken away by Rochester. Tip, rebound, goal! Shot from the point gets tipped multiple times and trickles in. Bringing your Panthers back within one. 2:34 left. Oops. Hookie, center ice. He goes near side. That hits May, lent off his stick, otherwise he was on a break. Rochester trying to get that puck deep now. They chip that in. Hookie grabs that with a glove. Now he tries to go up the near side boards. Carter May can't. Now back behind the net. Oh, turnover in the slot. Loose bodies. Finally, we get a whistle at 1:59.
Yep, that's the same.
Scrum in the near side corner. 1:45 left. Puck comes to the slot. Squirts through to the far boards. Truella chasing behind the net now. He places a body on a Two Rivers player. It's going to be a nice little defenseman here. His first year of high school hockey. Centering pass. Cousins over there trying to keep that puck against the boards. Two River up the boards to the defense. They go cross ice. Lose the puck. Cunningham picks the puck up. He chips it up the boards. Hetland can't handle it. Loose puck just across the blue line. Two Rivers throws it down. 59 seconds left. Truella spins behind the net. Now he reverses to Cunningham. Great little play there. Up the boards to Hetland. That should have been a tape-to-tape pass, and now we have an icing. A little bit softer on that pass. Or wait for it to get open. Hit him on the tape. So we'll have a face-off in our defensive zone. Face-off goes in the near side corner. 40 seconds left. Comes up to the point. Shot, block. Now we throw it down too far. They're going to call ice. They do. God darn it. .24 seconds left. Puck squirts out to the Two River blue line. They go down deep in the near side corner. Centering pass. That hits the side of the net. 13 seconds. Up to the blue line. Shot from a bad angle. Blocked by Rochester. 5 seconds. And that's our horn. End of 2. Teams will go back. We'll get a fresh set of ice. Score is 3-2. Shots are 19-16 in favor of Two Rivers. Teams will go off, regroup in their locker rooms, and we'll get a fresh sheet of ice out here, and we'll be back momentarily. Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Back for the start of the third period. Again, come watch the games here this weekend. Saturday, Holy Family first home game in Graham. Come check out all the action. Follow the team on social media, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And we'll get started here momentarily for the third period. 17 minutes on the clock. Score 3-2. Shots are 19-16 in favor of Two Rivers. See if your Panthers can charge the victory here. Face off here to start the third period. Rochester is able to get that deep. Two Rivers turns it around quickly now, coming down. They walk to the middle. Rochester up and off the glass. Cousin here on the near side. Up the near side boards, the Cousin echoes off his stick. Now in the high slot. Two Rivers shot, that's deflected. Rebound, Rochester's able to steer to the far side. Hetland in the corner. Now that puck comes to the slot. Turnover. Coming down. Save, Elliott! Sprawling around. Bodies everywhere. Elliott getting that paddle out. Mad scramble for that puck. Referee loses sight of it, and we get our whistle. Face off to the right of Elliott. That shot's blocked by Rochester. Center pass, shot, save, Elliott. One quick one-timer in the give and go out of the corner. Panthers coming back now, trying to get that to the middle, squirts to the front. Face off on the far side. Loose puck in the slot, walking through, backhand, saved. Nobody there for the rebound. Two Rivers is able to throw it down. That goes on net. Elliott stops and he leaves it for his defenseman. A little dangerous there. Panthers now coming out of the zone. Turnover. Two Rivers coming down. Cross ice pass that is off the stick of a Two Rivers player, and they can't convert. Rochester turning back. Now a turnover in the high slot coming down. Shot, save, Elliott. He steers that to the near side corner. Shot blocked by Hookie. Elliott steers that to the corner. He gets a low angle shot that Elliott's able to save. Face off in the Panthers zone. Mason Waters coming down. He backhands to the far side. Engelhart chasing. He tries the center. Ferschweiler can't get a stick on that. That bounces up and out of the zone. Hookie back for it now. Now around to the near side. Ferschweiler back to Hookie. Hookie spins, looking for an open player. Now he uses the net as a decoy. Rochester backhands it up. Not quite out. Two Rivers is able to hold it in. Hookie picks it up. Now he comes down the far side. Fires a shot up. The blocker of the Two Rivers goaltender. I'd like to see him shoot a little more. That hard wrister. Ferschweiler losing that. He picks their pocket. Berman coming back. He circles behind the net, looking for a spot. Wrap around. Two Rivers goaltender's able to get a stick on that. Rochester walking in the middle, shot, save, steer to the near side boards. Berman putting that in. Hetland, shot, goal! Cash Hetland walking up to the middle, firing a wrist shot. Sneaks past the goaltender here for a 3-3 tie now with 3:58. Two Rivers wins that ensuing face-off. They dump it down behind the net. Cunningham is there. Two Rivers picks it up on the near side. Dancing in the corner. Centering pass. That goes through everybody and out of the zone now. Two Rivers trying to chase it down to the near side. That goes back in the Rochester zone. Cunningham there. He chips it behind the net. That's broken up by Cunningham. He goes back behind the net. Spins. Good little play there. Up the far side boards. And Rochester's able to chip it out. That goes all the way down for an icing. Cash Hetland tying it up. 4 minutes into the third period. 3-3. Shots are 23-20 in favor of Two Rivers. Panthers win that faceoff. They come to the near side corner. Centering pass. That's blocked by Cruz. I don't know about that. One-timer out of the corner. He gets up and over to Elliott's shoulder. It looks like it hit all post, but Stripe says, nope, that's a good goal. We'll have to watch the replay on that. Once again, Rochester down by a goal. Two Rivers coming across that blue line, poked away by Century defenseman. Two Rivers coming down out of the corner now. Centering pass. And a wrist shot that sneaks by Elliott's glove. Now it's back to a 2-goal lead, 5-3. Just keep hounding the net, throwing pucks up there. I think we'll make some magic happen. Lots of time here left in the third. Engelhart battling for that at neutral ice. Two Rivers poking that back. Rochester's D. Hookie going back for it. He circles behind the net. Spins. Rochester getting it to the near side. Engelhart there. He spins, gets across the red. Trying to get it back in the two River zone, but they pick the puck up and get across the red, firing down. Two River changing. Mason Waters chasing that down, but we do have an icing with 12:03 left. Face off to the left of Elliott. Cousin picks that up, comes out of the zone, goes far side. Hetland is there. He goes near side. Cousin chasing that. Two Rivers rings him around to the far side, and they come out of the zone. Loose puck at neutral ice. And that puck goes up into the rafters. Hockey Moms try to throw it back. No, it wasn't very successful. I got that on film. Oh yeah. That's Nolan's Frank's mom trying to throw it over the glass. You know, she's got kids that are baseball players, but she sure can't throw a puck. She barely got it halfway up the boards. Late offsides here on Century as Two Rivers goes behind the net. Two Rivers walking that in behind the Rochester net. Cunningham cutting them off. Near side. Up the boards and out. Two Rivers now has to regroup. Hetland chasing. Barry now here on the red. He comes across. Cousin, backhand. I think he had Hetland on the side of the net. Cousin getting just dished in front of the net. Trying to come around. Cousin, backhand. Oh, goes off a pad into the near side corner. Out to Barry at the point. He fires a slapper. Turnaround shot. Rebound. Shot. Oh, Hetland with a great shot. The goaltender's able to cover. Centering pass. Thrown to the middle. Two Rivers coming down now. Barry behind the net. Out to the point. No icing is the call. May on the chase. Down to the near side. Off the boards. Two Rivers picks that up. Junk into the far side. Two Rivers. Oh, there's a knee. They're going to call that every day. And there we have a touch up. Going to call a trip. Easy call. So at 9:33, Panthers will go on a penalty kill here. Two Rivers trying to establish that power play in the far corner. Rochester up and off the boards and out, no icing. Cousin out there with Landon. Cousin picking that up, hit in the middle. Hetland fires a shot. Goaltender gets a whistle. Hetland maybe a little disappointed, didn't get the shot off he wanted. Rochester trying to work that to the middle. Here in the penalty kill, Cousin. Two Rivers coming down now. Two Rivers on the far boards. Nice job by Hetland coming back to create that turnover, get that puck all the way down the ice. Two Rivers having to regroup with a minute 13 left in the penalty kill. Two Rivers is able to dump that down. Hookie back for it. He chips up the near side boards for Ferschweiler.
Don't get him.
Hookie behind the net with 52 seconds left. Battle on the far side. Two Rivers picks it up now behind the net. Wrap around. Got Elliott looking one side. Came around the near side after making a motion to go far side and got him leaning and they tucked it in.
Come on, Ray.
8:09 left. Face-off won by Two Rivers, poked away by Mason Waters. He comes down, tries to center it. Out to the point, Barry there. Cunningham fires it in. That bounces just over the goaltender's pad into the far corner. Mason Waters able to chip that away. Now out to the point, McJunkin with a shot. Save off the goaltender. Just about rolled off his back. He got it with the blocker, but it rolled over his shoulder. Barry able to hold that blue line momentarily. near side. Barry not quite able to hold that in. Etlin gets bodied. Now to the near side. Good play by Barry to break up that cross ice pass. He gets dumped here crossing the blue line. Centering pass, loose puck. Comes up to the blue line. Cunningham's able to hold that in. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Rochester regrouping. Now to the near side. Engelhart over his stick. Berman trying to center. Puck behind the net. Two Rivers takes it away. They go across to the far boards. Now up the middle. That's off a skate. No ice. And Elliott hops on it. Oh, that should be a whistle, dude. Oh, I would hammer that guy hard. Full-on T-stop right in front of the goaltender. Hopefully somebody got his number. Shot from the point, that's deflected wide. Another shot, bounces off a Two Rivers stick. Pass off of Cousins' skate. Century coming down. Rochester just taking a beating on that entry pass. Now to the point, Landon fires a shot, tip. Squirts through the slot to the far corner. Two Rivers now off the boards and out. Taken away, Rochester regrouping now back to the far side. A little bit of ping pong here in the neutral zone. Cousin, he loses that puck. And Two Rivers fires it all the way down for an icing. 5:37 left. Shots are 25-27 in favor of your Panthers. Loose puck, Two Rivers, near side, coming down. 2-on-1. Cross ice, feather pass. Shot broken up by a Panther defender. Two Rivers trying to work it across the crease. That goes through everybody. They throw it back in. Centering pass goes through everybody back to the point. Now down low. Back up to the point. Shot deflected just past the Two Rivers stick. Rochester going D to D, far side. Carter May can't get to that. Back to May, near side. Junkin hands that, comes to the middle. Shot, save! Junkin making a nice move here through the slot to get a shot opportunity off. Puck comes all the way down the Rochester end with 4:09 left. Near side corner. Two Rivers coming around, wrap around. Another wraparound goal. Not able to hold that post there. He was there in time, just bounced off of it momentarily. Two Rivers slams another one home at 3:56 left in the third. Pass to the near side, shot. Elliott's able to grab that with a glove. Off, Rochester wins that in the near side corner. Engelhart coming out now. He gets to the neutral zone. Chips it behind the Two River defenseman. Now Rochester goes on the, oh my God. Oh my God. Put his face straight into the boards. That's got to be a 5 and a 10 for sure.
Oh, really?
For sure. Hope he's all right. It looks like that was a Furschweiler, I think. I think they're made of elastic and rubber bands. They're pretty stretchy. Looks like he's okay. And he is getting a 5-minute. So your Panthers are going on a 5-minute power play here. I think they got to put another guy in the box. Yep, there we go, another guy in the box. 5 and a 10. Barry can't hold that blue line as Rochester has to go back and retreat. Cunningham back forward. He reverses it to Barry. Barry up the near side boards to Cousin. Cousin cutting across to the far side. Too far for Hetland. No icing. Berman. Cousin here at the top of the slot. Barry to the far side. Shot to Robert. That sneaks in. Robert Cunningham. Working that puck across the blue line, moving that quickly. Panthers able to stick one on the board here on this power play. 4:30 left, and they will remain on the power play. So we'll see if they can continue to put the biscuit in the basket and make a comeback here. Cousin dancing across the blue line. He stops. Robert fires a shot that's high. He's got to just put that on net. Hetland coming back, tries to hit the top corner, misses. Far side, Robert. He throws a puck on net. Scores another one! Robert Cunningham with another goal. All right. New strategy, just give him the puck. Give that guy the puck. 2 power play goals. 4:10 left. Oh, we're going to have a shootout, folks. Furschweiler trying to get to that puck and gets it to the net. The goaltender hops on it for a whistle. 2:28. Ooh, pulling the goaltender, 7-5. So we got 6 on 4. Hopefully we got all bodies going to the puck. Give Robert Cunningham the puck. Comes to the slot. Good play. Rochester just getting that puck to the middle. 2:22 left. Two Rivers chips that up, and that's off the top of the glass for a whistle. Oh, you can't take Robert off. He just scored 2 power play goals. I'd put him on forward. Face off, loose in the circle, looking for it. Comes out of the zone. Now Rochester has to regroup in the neutral. 6 on 4. Open net. Turnover. Landon chipping up the near side boards. Rochester coming out of the zone now. Get across the blue. Fire it. Shot on net. Two Rivers steers that to the far corner. May is there. Back to the point. Shot that's deflected. Up high. Oh, why did we get a whistle? What? Hand pass? All right, that one confuses me. 1:42 left. Rochester, Hetland dancing at the blue line. Shot. That hits the body, goes in the far side corner. Berman behind the net now. 6-on-4. Too far for Rochester. Two Rivers coming down now. A backhand net turned over. Cruz is there. He backhands it up the boards. Rochester chasing it. And that goes into a bench for a whistle. Goaltender will have to go back in. Face off in the zone. 1:19 left. We're on the power play for the entire length of the third period here, the remaining time, the 1:19 left, so 7-5. Shots are 31-26. Rochester wins that face-off. Now Elliott should head to the bench. Head to the bench, bud. That's off a stick. Hetland can't hang on to that. Berman attacking in the corner, a minute left. Now to the middle. Oh, Berman just getting, I think it was Berman getting, Hetland taking just a bashing in front of the net. Robert Cunningham trying to battle for the puck. Now to the near side. Berman with it, he dumps it down, now on the chase. 40 seconds left. Up the boards, Berman's there. Cousin trying to get that to the middle. That's thrown all the way down. That'll be an icing. Oh, no icing there on the penalty kill. That's right, 26 seconds. Cunningham skates through the neutral zone, comes across the blue. And we're offside. Oh, that's a killer. So face off here outside the blue line, 7-5 with 16 seconds left. Berman in for that face off. Cousin, Hookie. Oh, he's trying to pass to the far side, I hope. Trying to get it to the middle, 9 seconds. Hookie, centered pass. Cousin can't get enough meat on that. Up to the blue line, Robert. Robert Cunningham trying to go for the trifecta. Can't get it. So our score is 7-5. Good first game of the season by your JV. Haven't had much time together.
That doesn't feel good.
Thanks for watching. Varsity, we'll stop the stream here. We'll switch over to the varsity game here shortly.